and all. Welcome back to another edition of the Average Guy's Guide to Life podcast. You know who I am. You know what this is, you bitch. You know what this is. I'm going to give you fair warning right now at the beginning of this podcast, just in case you don't want to listen to it all the way through. I don't genuinely get upset at much of anything. Most of the time, I'm just fucking around, you know? I feint the attitude of being upset at something for comical purposes. But I am genuinely upset. Genuinely. And I planned on opening this podcast and just making this podcast mostly about something lighthearted and something to take your mind off of the COVID-19 situation that we're all going through. Something that was going to be a comical take on it, or just a slightly humorous, insightful take on what we're all currently experiencing. But now all that shit flies out the window. Because today, it made me think that maybe this virus is kind of a blessing. Maybe it needs to happen. And hear me out before you go running and saying that I'm some sort of morbid son of a bitch. That's not the case. And I would hope that the percentages would rise and not just be old people. I wanted to take all people. And not all people, just the bad people. I wish that the virus was to develop and evolve in a way that it recognized the good and decent people from the people that don't belong on this planet anymore. The people that have no place here, they should get the fucking virus. They should get it. You know, the murderers, the rapists, the thieves, the liars. They should fucking get it. The politicians, they should get it. You know, the cheaters, the infidels, the marauders, they should fucking get it. Why do I say this? Well, you all know what Amazon is, right? Everyone does. It's the fucking biggest company in the world right now. Worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Hundreds of billions of dollars is Amazon worth. And if you know what Amazon is, I'm pretty sure that a number of you, the majority of you, has ordered a package or two from their website. You know, it's just very convenient. You can order anything from a pack of chewing gum to a fucking robot. You can get anything off of fucking Amazon. I haven't been using Amazon until very recently. I'm one of those people that go against the grain. You know, I swim upstream on a lot of current movements. Not because I'm old school or I'm stuck in my ways or anything. It's just that I find certain things to be unnecessary. Why wait 5 to 7 days for something that I can just go pick up at the store? You know? So I just didn't find it to be as convenient as advertised. But certain things are only available on Amazon. Case in point, the package that I ordered. Now, if you are in the majority of people that have shopped via Amazon, you know that if you're at work or if you're caring about your life outside of this quarantine situation, you're not going to always be there to retrieve your package, to receive your package. That happened to be the case for me today. And I ordered something that was non-expensive, that was non-essential in a ordinary sense. I ordered something that was sentimental to me. And I left very specific delivery instructions because I live in a place where I have an enclosed porch. So I requested that the driver leave the package inside of the enclosed porch so that I could retrieve it. Now, this isn't the first thing I've ordered on Amazon. Although my experience with them has been brief, I've ordered several things from their website, from their service. In previous experiences, they have followed the delivery instructions. They leave it inside the enclosed porch, and I retrieve it upon my arrival from work or wherever the fuck. But today, this item was left on the step. On the step outside. Now, when they sent me the picture of the delivery being completed, my instant thought is, oh no. It's out. It's out in front of the world. My naive brain instantly thinks, okay, I have faith in my fellow man. No one is going to look at this package and think it's something worth stealing. It's a small package. It's a slim package. It's not even a box. It's like a bubble wrapped envelope. There's nothing worth taking in here. I even went as far as to having so much faith in my fellow man that they would see it on the step there and they themselves would put it inside the enclosed porch. These are the things that's going through my head when it first delivered at noon today. Now, when I get home from my 9 to 5, because I am the average man, the average guy, it's not on the step. I'm thinking, okay, maybe they put it inside. Maybe they saw my message when I said that they disobeyed the delivery instructions, because the moment that it delivered, I sent in the driver complaint that they disobeyed the delivery instruction like 30 seconds after it was delivered. I'm thinking, okay, maybe the driver got that note right away and it came back and threw it inside the enclosed porch. So I open it and no, it's not in there either. Okay. So I circle my property. It's nowhere. It's nowhere to be found. Now, all of my people here that shopped on Amazon previously, how many of you have ever experienced this? Where you had something that was stolen from you before you even got your hands on it. It was something that you paid for that you didn't even get to use or touch or see physically. I would imagine a great number of people have experienced this. And that results in the boom of, doorbell cams and all of these fucking security camera companies. I don't have one of those. Maybe I should invest in one, but that's neither here nor there. The point being that someone within my neighborhood stole property from me that I paid for. Something that wasn't of great monetary value, but had very great sentimental value to me. This is where COVID-19 comes in. This is where these people need to be eliminated. These fucking people need to die. Like, okay, I know that sounds harsh, but they do. Society would be so much better, so much fucking better, if these people that are worthless fucking pieces of scum that don't have anything going for themselves, they're fucking losers. People with no money in their fucking pockets, no money in their bank account, probably still living at home with their grandmother or their great aunt or some shit. People that don't have anything better to do with their life. But to see a fucking package and not know what's inside of it and take it anyway. These are the people that need to be eliminated. They need to fucking be eliminated. The virus needs to evolve to take out these fuckers. Take them out. Just fucking take them out. I mean, why? What would cross a person's mind to walk past someone's residence and see a package and think, oh, I want that. Oh, I should take that. Not even knowing what's inside of it. Not even being a big package that could be something elaborate or expensive. That's a very small package. Probably like they have if it was a guy. A very small package. Maybe he's compensating for something. He got sticky fingers because he got a little dick. So he got to go around and steal shit from other people to make himself feel more important than he is. Whatever it is, whomever it is. I mean, can we all agree collectively that they're just pieces of shit? Like, can we agree on this? They're pieces of shit. These people do not deserve to be around communities that are functioning. They don't deserve to be around normal human beings. Anyone that would do this deserves to be buried alive. They need to go away. They need to go away. I am not opposed to a public execution for these folks. Like, we should just, everyone that's ever stole anything from the steps of another person, because that's like the most cowardice way of stealing something. That's so cowardice. Like, a more seasoned thief and a more, expert thief will go into the public eye, go into a department store or a grocery store, and you sneak something into your coat, or you sneak something into your pants, or you sneak something into your backpack while playing the part of a consumer. And then you skedaddle out of that motherfucker. You get out that jam. You're taking something from a giant corporation that's virtually harming no one. Maybe you need to feed your family. Or maybe you're just a fucking nymphomaniac or klepto. I said nympho. Like you're gonna have sex with the food. Maybe you're a fucking klepto and you just like taking shit, but it takes a little bit more skill. But these motherfuckers that just take people's shit off of their porch when no one's around, you are the most cowardice. You're the most cowardice version of thieves. Like, all thieves in general should be put down. But these motherfuckers should be put down first. We should find them as a group, collectively. We should find these people and just do a public execution. The people that they stole from should be able to decide which way they die as well. Death by 1,000 cuts, lynching, beheading. Fuck it, they need to go. And I warned you at the beginning of this podcast that I am genuinely upset. Not fake upset, I am real upset. Because let me just briefly explain to you before I move on what this item was and what it meant to me. So the woman I am currently with, who I will be with for the foreseeable future, she is a creative type, as am I. She published her very first book. I remember we were in conversations about her publishing this book. And it's not like a fucking 7 million page Harry Potter epic. But it is her first published work. And it is a very good piece of literature for children no less. I wanted to purchase this from Amazon in support of her. I know what the story is about. I haven't read the new revised copy of it, but I know what the story is about. The artwork would have been new to me, and to actually hold the book would have been a new experience for me. But it was mostly in support of the person I am with. And it held great sentimental value to me. So if I see any kid walking down the street with this book and they're with their parents, I feel very sorry for that kid. Very sorry. Because they're going to witness the most traumatizing beating that they've ever seen in their life. Now, I know kids are desensitized nowadays with video games and all that shit. It's going to get real quick. Even if it's the mama. If the mama walking with, I'm going to say, hey, where you get that book? And if she don't tell me the truth, I'm smacking the shit out that bitch. I am concussing that bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Call your goddamn human rights, whatever the fuck. That bitch deserved to get smacked. Stupid ass. Ugh. Oh my God. I don't, I love people. I really do. I have a genuine love for people. This is one of the reasons I do this podcast. It's one of the reasons I am producing a comic book and I write novels and I create music. I love to intrigue the human mind and to entertain people. This is what I like to do. But those type of folks, the nobody around, I'm going to take your shit off your porch type of folks, y'all deserve to be stoned to death. And I ain't talking about stoned as in smoking weed. I'm talking about rocks thrown at your head. Fucking rocks. Big rocks. By people with excellent aim, just thrown at your fucking head until you perish. That is what you deserve. You fucking pieces of shit. Okay. Let's see if I can get to the rest of this podcast without coming off too angry. You have to excuse me here, folks. I'm really disappointed in my fellow man today. I really am. I'm disappointed on so many fronts. So many fronts I'm disappointed. And sometimes I have a hard time believing that I am made up of the same stuff that these people are made up of. Because I breed, well, I'm not going to say I breed. I work best and I illuminate optimism and positivity and all that gay shit that people don't like. It's cooler to be stoic. It's cooler to be, passive aggressive and, negative and condescending. That's cool. To just be a dick. To be a dick has been cool for a long time. It's be a dick, up until he get you pregnant and go to jail and beat on you. Or, she uses you for all your money and, now you're left alone. There goes my co-host. All right. Yeah, you mad too, huh? You mad? They mad. Real mad. What was that now? Dicks. Yes, they are dicks. And that has been popular, but, I'm just me. I enjoy being positive and optimistic and productive and creative and all that gay shit that other people, deem as, lame or corny or whatever the fuck. Like I give a fuck. But, it's very hard to believe that me and some of these other human beings that I share this earth with, we're made up of the same stuff. Because the recent activity and the recent happenings of the coronavirus has illuminated some shit. And the main thing that it illuminated is the worth of human life versus the worth of money. It's like, what is your life worth, really? Now, according to the numbers, as far as the coronavirus and its effect on humanity, the numbers suggest that people in my age group are largely safe, that we are largely unaffected by this thing, by the numbers. And that by the numbers, it also suggests that the elderly are at the highest risk, and people with predisposed or health problems that that can render them helpless in regards to this virus, like they have respiratory issues, or they're unhealthy, or they're overweight, that can be a problem, or the very, very young. So the numbers support that, vast majority of people that would fall victim to this virus would be the ones that are very old, not particularly healthy, or very young, right? But still, there is a chance. There is a chance that someone within my age range, or in the age range of those that are largely unaffected by this, there is a chance that they can contract it, and they can, have dire consequences. It can be fatal. There's still so much that everyone doesn't know about this. So, how much is your life worth versus the money that you could possibly generate for the corporation you work for? What is essential? What is more essential? A company's bottom line or your health and well-being? I've come to realize that if it's up to your employer, the bottom line is much more important than you being healthy. Much more important. During these times where we're supposed to be quarantined, the business in which I currently work, because, I do these podcasts and other things on my free time because this is my passion in life. My job is just my fucking job. But the business in which I work and I spend a large part of my day, we are considered to be essential to the operation and the further benefit of our economy and society in general. But what about my risk? If I am still to go to work, is my risk of contracting this virus not as important as you gaining the financial benefit of me being in the office? What the fuck? What the fuck? So you're telling me I gotta go to work just because you want to keep your doors open and continue to make money, basically. That's basically what you're telling me. You don't give a fuck what the hell happened to me. You don't give a fuck who I bump into. Some motherfucker could cough right on my neck. I can upset somebody and they can just sneeze on their hand and slap the shit out of me with all that COVID-19. Just slap me with a COVID-19 open palm. Don't matter. As long as we can get as many days out of you in the office, just sit your ass in that chair. Sit there, type away, do your fucking thing, bring us money. Give us the fucking greenbacks. You worthless number. That's what you are. You're a fucking worthless number to me, says Mr. Corporate Man. And as long as you're doing your job, number 11139, as long as you're doing that, I'm fine. You could drop dead in a month. Business will continue as usual. And a part of me understands that. The business savvy part of me understands that. Life must go on. Business must go on. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I studied business in college. Some boring ass shit, but I studied it. So I get that in order for everyone to be financially stable and to maintain their financial status, you need all hands on deck, or as many hands as you can get, so that everyone can stay gainfully employed. I understand that. Fine. But this is a global pandemic. You stupid son of a bitches. This ain't just no, fly by the fucking whatever the fuck the phrase is. This ain't no overnight everything will be fine type of shit. This is worldwide, not just in the United States. Whole fucking countries have shut down. Italy is like a ghost town. The states are starting to shut down one by one in America. California, Illinois. Motherfuckers are told to stay indoors. My personal opinion, I think that in order for this whole thing to blow over, everyone has to stay indoors for at least 2 weeks. Everyone, not just a small sector of people, but everyone. Take your ass in the house. If you could work from home, work from home. My job is not something that I have to go into the office for. If I had 2 screens and a laptop, I can work from home easily. But I got a letter today that said I was essential. I'm essential. Me coming into that office and sitting down for 8 hours, same shit I would do at home, is essential. Okay. I'm just saying, this is something that should be eye-opening to the American public about your worth, how you view your own self-worth versus how the company you work for view your worth. You may want to live, you may want to not die from a fucking virus. And they may view you as 8 hours of work for this amount of pay. Which one do you believe is more important? Which one holds more value? I'm pretty sure everyone would pick, I want to live. I want to live. You can keep your fucking 8 hours of whatever the fuck pay. Keep that shit. I'm sorry, folks. I am sorry. Today has just been one of those days, okay? You can't blame me. I know I only did one podcast last week, and you guys probably wanted something more upbeat. I do have it for you. It's just people, man. Your kind, not my kind. I'm not from this fucking planet. I'm convinced I'm not from this planet. Like, I've been sent here to observe or some shit. I got different values. Like, I got different set of shit going on. You motherfuckers out here, like, killing each other and, raping each other. Arguing with each other over dumb shit. No. I'm dead. But your people did this to me today. Your people. And I'm going to leave you with this on this edition of the Average Guy's Guide to Life podcast. There's been some news besides the coronavirus, and I'm just going to give you my rapid fire takes on the happenings. Of course, there's been no sporting events because of social distancing, so people aren't allowed to gather. So wrestling looks weird. And they're just not adjusting, which is even more weird. It's like the wrestlers are coming out to empty arenas and they don't realize no one's there. Or maybe they do realize, but they don't adjust their characters or their Promos, they acknowledge the crowd, and there is no crowd. So that's fucking weird. What else is weird? I don't know. Tom Brady isn't with the Patriots. What the fuck is going on in the world today? What the fuck? We're falling apart. This is the apocalypse. This is the fucking apocalypse, folks. The greatest quarterback of all times. 2 decades with the Patriots. My favorite team, my favorite quarterback, is going to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What the fuck type of world is this? What is going on? He's doing a Jordan with the Wizards. I can't believe this shit. So yeah, that's tragic. What else is tragic? Oh, I don't know. The UFC canceled their events. They had their most recent event, which I don't know if I should go into detail about it. It was a good card. But they held their most recent event also in an empty arena. And they canceled everything after that. Khabib and Tony Ferguson is looking like it's in trouble. That might not happen either. Which is, I told you on the previous episode, is the fight I'm looking most forward to. What is going on in the world? Oh my God. This is truly, truly trying times for me. For me. I don't give a fuck about you all. It's me. Don't you care about my pain and my struggle? Of course, I'm kidding, but it's been a fucking shit show out there, folks. It's been a shit show. And I hope everyone is being safe. Taking care of your fellow man by staying the fuck away from your fellow man. Can you do that? I guess I'll leave you with my goal of the week. I was recently thinking of people that think they're funny, but they're not. Like people that have, they have intentions of being humorous, but they're just being harmful. You know what I'm talking about? You know the difference between someone that's making fun of you in a lighthearted way, between someone just blatantly insulting you. My goal for the week is to find out the balance of that. A lot of people like to gossip and talk behind other people's backs. Don't participate in that shit. Just don't. Just don't. Be more lighthearted. Take care of yourself. And if you're going to poke fun in a fun way. And also poke fun at yourself. Know the difference between being harmful and insulting a person and politely poking jabs. And allow yourself to be poked at as well. We're all people. We're all flawed. No one's fucking perfect. I don't give a shit if they look like Jason Momoa or what the fuck is that bitch name? Megan Fox. She's still a thing? I don't know. But even if they're, physically, perfect or all damn near perfect, if they're just specimens, guess what? They're flawed too. They probably, I don't know, maybe Jason Momoa likes sucking fat guys' dicks. Who knows? Maybe Megan Fox, likes to binge on German chocolate cake and just throw it all up at the end of it. Who knows? Who fucking knows? So know the difference between harming someone and, being humorous and comedic for the sake of lifting someone's spirits. And learn to not take yourself so seriously as well. Okay? I know that saying that at the end of this podcast is kind of, contradictory. Maybe just a little bit. But who gives a fuck? Okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye.